What is going on, traders, haters, and everybody else out there? Hope you guys are doing well today. Got pretty much a break-even day. Now, today I kind of broke some rules, took some comfortable trades. I'm going to share with you guys something I try to read each and every day. Just a little sticky note I wrote, and it's really been helping me out. In fact, haven't had a red day in over a month. I'm pretty sure. I have to go back and check. It's been a while since we had a red day, and it's because of this sticky note. Everything is because of this sticky note, the holy sticky note. So this is what I wrote here that I try to read each and every morning. I said, Kevin, come on now. You haven't had a red day for a month. You have no bias. You're just trading what is. You're not looking for patterns. You're just looking for emotion. You're looking for high probability setups, either guys FOMOing into a stock or panic selling out, and then you start a quarter position size. You're looking for the overextension and stocks that are getting oversold, both on the daily and intraday. So that's what we wrote here. It's been helping me out. Haven't had a red day in a while. Today was break even. It's because I was getting into that, taking comfortable trades. I didn't want to miss out, and that's how you can have FOMO on the short side. You start early because you don't want to miss out if the stock, gives way, versus just waiting for it to come to us. We gotta wait for it to come to us. Now, we all trade different, which is the beauty of this. We have different emotions, different personalities. Some people like buying breakouts, some like shorting this or buying that. We all do have different personalities, and we struggle with certain things that the other person might not struggle with. But we all have different battles, different hills that we have to climb. And it's about figuring yourself out and setting those boundaries. See, trading, you're fighting against three things, right? You're fighting against the market, other traders, but most importantly, you're fighting yourself and figuring yourself out, who you are as a trader, and setting those boundaries, saying what you will and will not do. That's the most important thing, I believe, on your trading journey. Let's get into it. All right, traders, we got 30 seconds till the market opens on up. MO just came out with some news very recently. It shot up about $3 or $4. I pulled it up. There's talks about a merger agreement with this company here, but they said no assurance or any agreement or transaction will result from the talks, which they had. So we'll see. The market's open now. We'll see if MO is going to blast on off, get overextended for us. It's actually right now tapping that 200-day moving average. So we'll see if it can break that and continue climbing, or if it's going to start, retracing the move now. I'm not going to take a position unless this starts getting really, really frisky. See if this thing's going to shoot on up. It's hesitating here a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start it. There is tons and tons and tons of volume here, guys. Tons and tons of volume. I'm going to come out of that trade with just a little bit of a loss there. Not really liking it. I mean, there's so much volume here. I'm not even sure there's an edge, really. It's just up and down so quick and tons of volume. So I'm going to move on to something else. See what else is popping on up. We'll revisit it later. CAL. This one's getting juicy. I'm going to start thinking about this one here. I like the chart here. We're getting pretty overextended on CAL from $14 and after hours yesterday, now up to $19. And very fast move right here out of the gates. Okay, I'm going to lock that one in right there, CAL. We'll see if that one can break high day there, 1965, and maybe allow us another position there. It's got to come back up there, though. All right, what's going on? CAL, got that on the top tick. MO, took a loss there. Really didn't like that stock. The ticker wasn't, liking how it felt. So much volume. I'm kind of happy with taking that loss there and not adding into it, although it would have worked out. Another reason for that as well is, when you're on a green streak and you've been, having green day after green day, that can get to your head. That can be disastrous, honestly, because you start feeling like you can't take a loss. And when you feel like that, that's when you're going to take a big loss, because you'll just add. You'll forget about your predefined risk. You'll forget about, your full size. You'll actually go beyond your full size on a stock and just continue to build a position into infinity. There's got to be a plan. You got to predefine your risk. You have to understand, what you're doing before you do it, essentially. SSNT coming out of left field. 250 up to 825. What is going on here? I'm kind of interested in SSNT just to watch that one. It's not one I would trade, and honestly, this is something that's helped me a lot, guys. It's really helped me to just have those rules in place. You know, when I went offshore, it was the best decision, but I still blew up an account. You know, I had grown an account rather nicely on shore from 1,500 to 5,000, but when I went offshore, just blew it up because I didn't have any rules in place. You know, that's what the kind of the PDT does for those who are young and undisciplined like myself. So you got to grow, you got to learn the discipline. You have to set boundaries, and that's what we had to do. I mean, I don't trade pre-market. That's one of my rules. I don't trade pre-market. I've been burned many times on that. So that's a rule I have for myself. If I take a loss on a stock twice, train it, I'm not trading it anymore. That ticker is done with. If I do lose a certain amount, I don't short low float stocks. I mean, come on, that's a given. So yeah, I don't short these low float, crazy penny stock manipulated stuff. You know, I avoid these. They're more difficult than the higher priced, higher cap stocks. It's all about having those rules in place, guys. It really, really helps. That has really helped me out very much. You know, having those rules in place. You know, because before I was overtrading, revenge trading, all kinds of stuff that was just eating me alive. And trading a stock, you know, marrying a ticker, essentially. I would lose so much money on a ticker because I'd be sitting there trading it and trading it and trading it because kind of ego gets in the way. It's like, this ticker, you know, I lost my butt on. I want to prove to it that, you know, I can make that back. You try to get it back from that ticker, and you got to put the ego at the door because amateurs want to be right. And professional day traders, they just want to make money. That's what it boils down to. So CAL, I'm watching this one, looking for this a little bit higher. Fast move up through 20 would be perfect. Okay, I went ahead and started this. Looking through this up through 20 though. So CAL, being patient there. We want to see that one up through 20. A fast move. It's kind of what we look for. If you're going for a short, fast move with buyers pushing in, sending that thing on up, you want to take advantage of the emotions. Same thing on the opposite end. If you're buying a stock, personally, I like to buy, you know, long pullbacks. I'm eyeing MDCO right now. It kind of be like this. So there's some panic selling. You scoop it on up right here. It's kind of what I look for. Just long wicks, long candles, and then I, you know, take the opposite side of that. CAL, I went ahead and took that position. Worked on the starter. Right now, I am eyeing MDCO. MDCO's getting kind of juicy here. Holy cow, guys. You get that, CAL? Cal? This thing's down to 1920s. If I would have just been a little bit more patient there. Man, gotta leave some of these to work. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start it. I want this a little faster, though. Up to like 42.50 would be great. Okay, I took an ad there, about 42.30. Need to spread these out a little bit, but that first ad I did not like at the bottom of that candle. That made me kind of upset right there. Okay, I took half my shares right there. I still have half. Thank the Lord that I have some leftovers here because Cal kind of made me upset. See if we can get this a little bit lower here. 41.75-ish. Interesting. Okay. The time I leave leftovers, this thing wants to pop back up to high a day. This is my luck, baby. My luck. Okay. Stopped out the rest there. Okay, guys, so there's 3 different tickers we traded today. The first one was Mo. Took a loss there. That was one of those comfortable trades. You see the initial short was kind of lower on that green candle. I didn't let that one come to me. That was the issue there. Didn't like the volume, the activity. Felt really, really overcrowded and manipulated, so I just got out of that one, which I was happy with, but the entry was not good. The entry was not good. I didn't let it come to me. I just kind of got in because I like the trade. Threw in a feeler position is what it's called. Like you guys heard me say earlier, I've been eliminating these comfortable trades. I got to let those huge green candlesticks come to me, like this one here. Huge green candlestick, that's when I start a position. I don't start a position on one of these candlesticks like this. It's got to come to us to take a position. That was MO. Then we traded CAL. CAL, this is an example of huge green candlestick, and then took my entry there. This short here was kind of comfortable as well. Probably could have eliminated that. Wanted a fast green candle up through that $20, whole dollar area. This one ended up working out. So it's eliminating these comfortable trades. Although this one was getting overbought, we were already up from like 1850 up to 1980, and on the daily as well, up at a 70 on the RSI. And then the last trade was MDCO. MDCO, of course, happy about stopping out of this one, but it's just frustrating the leftovers didn't work here like they would have on CAL. I just didn't take them on CAL and should have taken them, and then I tried to take them on MDCO, and then that stock doesn't want to work for me. So this trade here, didn't like that I was at the bottom of that green candle. This stock was getting overextended. So that's what I'm looking for, guys. Looking not to take comfortable trades, and it's been working very well for me. I just got to eliminate them, and it's got to not have FOMO. FOMO can be on the long or short side. FOMO on the short side would be, okay, I don't want to miss out if this thing turns a little bit early, so let me just go ahead and start a position here, kind of like I did right here on MDCO. That's not good. You want it to come to you. So yeah, if I would have locked in everything down here, would have been money instead of a break-even trade. But then we take a look at CAL, and it's like, I shouldn't have locked in everything. Of course, not going to be a hindsight trader. MDCO was happy that I left some leftovers there. CAL, I should have done the same here. Just didn't, but that is okay. Still green on the day slightly. We had two green trades, CAL, MO, slightly red there, starter position. MDCO was a little green here because I started with the feeler and then I doubled my position with that entry there. So that ended up being a green trade. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Not going to sit here and overtrade. Just going to be a break-even day and going to call it. Hope you guys did well today. Let me know how you did in the comment section below. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you all first thing tomorrow.